Time for a look at the results from the Sunday afternoon simulations for December 15th. The second simulations of 3 scheduled for the day, and the second round of simulations overall for the league itself. Several teams idle. In fact, 16 of the 30 were idle. The Braves, Rays, Marlins, Astros, Rangers, Red Sox, Mets, Athletics, the Twins, White Sox, Tigers, Pirates, Rockies, Royals, Cardinals, and Diamondbacks, all idle. The 7 games that were played look like this. The Yankees pound lumps on the Giants. The final in that was 11-4. 11-11-1 for New York. 4-13-0 for San Francisco. That game played at the Giants' home park. The winning pitcher, Spud Chandler, 1-0 over Juan Marichal, 0-1. And Goose Gossett got a save, his first. He came on in the 8th inning when the score was much closer before the Yankees busted it open with a 4-run ninth. All of the home runs for the Yankees. Gehrig hit 2, giving him 2 on the year. Jeter hit number 2. Maris and DiMaggio each hit number 1. Phillies beat the Angels 10-5 at Anaheim. They pulled away with 3 in the ninth. 10-12-0 for the Phils, 5-12-0 for the Angels. Carlton 1-0 over Messersmith, 0-1. Abreu hit number 1, Schmidt hit number 3, and Ryan Howard hit a pair. He has 2 for Philly. Baltimore beat San Diego 2-1 in San Diego, 2-8-0 for the Orioles, 1-3-0 for the Padres. McNally 1-0. Randy Jones a loss, 0-1. Brian Roberts hit his first for the Orioles. Caminiti hit number 1 for San Diego. A wild one in Washington. The Nationals beat the Dodgers 14-11. The Dodgers scored 7 in the first. Washington answered that with 8 in the second. The Dodgers tied it with a run in the third. The Nationals put 5 more on the board in the fourth. Shaky defense contributing to the scoring on both sides. 14-11-1 for Washington. 11-11-3 for L.A. Strasburg in relief got the win, 1-0. Johnny Podres in relief got the loss, 0-1. Clippard the save his first. In this game, Washington starter Dennis Martinez was knocked out after 2/3 of an inning. L.A. starter Don Sutton, who pitched a scoreless first, retired only 1 batter in the second, and he was gone after an inning and a third. Home runs in this one for Washington. Dawson hit number 1. For the Dodgers, Snyder hit a pair, obviously giving him 2 on the early going. And they also got home run number 1 for Garvey. In 10, the Blue Jays beat the Cubs 6-5 at Toronto. 6-5-0 for the Blue Jays, 5-6-1 for the Cubs. Dwayne Ward the win, 1-0. Bruce Sutter the loss, 0-1. Home runs in this one. Olerud hit the game winner in the 10th, his first. Jesse Barfield hit number 1, a grand slam that helped bring the Blue Jays back in the 6th inning. Gabby Hartnett hit a pair for the losing Cubs. Cleveland beats up on Milwaukee 12-4, 12-15-2 for the Tribe, 4-6-1 for the Brewers. Tiant the win, 1-0. Higuera the loss, 0-1. 2 home runs both for Cleveland in this. Albert Bell and Victor Martinez, each with their first. And to wrap up the abbreviated schedule, for the second straight session, we had a one-hitter, a no-hitter taken to the 9th at Cincinnati, where the Mariners shut out the Reds 4-0. Felix Hernandez, no-hit ball through 8. Billy Dorn, a pinch-hit single to lead off the Cincinnati 9th. Dorn, of course, the part-time Red for the final month of the 1990 season on the way to their championship season. In the trade with Houston, Dorn pinch hit for Tony Perez and broke up the no-no, leading off the 9th. Second straight session where that's happened. Obviously, the openers, we had that with the Jake Peavy no-hit bid against Baltimore. 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Seattle. No run on the 1 hit, no errors for Cincinnati. Hernandez with the win is 1-0. Rijo the loss, 0-1. And there were no home runs. So that wraps up the abbreviated session Sunday afternoon, December 15th for the Baseball Simulated League.